Hello and good evening once again to Midweek Makings. It's me, Chris, Gross Models, and it's Wednesday, so it's time for me to do something at the bench. And there's something I shall be doing at the bench. It's a continuation of what I've been doing over the last several weeks, on and off. I'm alternating at the moment between doing Lego and other things. So this week is an other thing. Look, let me push that button, and you can see it down there. It's the Vitascope, which was a Christmas present from my wife, and yes, that's what I'm going to be doing. Probably finishing this week. It looks that way. We've done most of the big mechanical things. We've got the drum things and the legs to build, but I think we're pretty much there. So yeah, we'll get on with that momentarily. I do have a brandy to keep me going throughout, so I might become slightly less lucid towards the end of the bit. Probably won't. It's only a little. We've got Jeff Cadogan from Mongo is here watching, as is Gemma. Stefan Lars has just come in, and that seems to be everybody that's in chat at the moment. So welcome, cheers to all of you. Let's move down to the bench and continue the build. We'll have a look at what we've done so far, and then go on from there. I shall start the background music, and I've just realised that I haven't turned off the background music in the audio thing. So let me press that button. That turns that off, so it's not playing double for you and playing for me. So it's only playing for you in the background. But that's what it's all about. Background music. It's nice. It's things. So I shall open that momentarily. But first of all, let's have a look. We've got a separate bit that we haven't put on there yet. And the whole thing with the focusing adjustment, that does a thing. That moves the lens in there backwards and forwards to get the focusing right, I believe. We've got a gear which does a thing. When you turn it, the light comes on and it turns things. It turns the gears that do that, and the gears that in there will be changing it a frame at a time. Now, if you go quicker, obviously the light gets brighter, but the film goes faster. So it's going to be finding the right rate to do all this at. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be continuing anything on there or another separate bit, and then we'll add it together. We'll find out when we get there. In the box, we've got some stuff. You don't need to see the box. You've seen the box before. We've got the instruction manual, which will tell us what we've done. I put a big cross on there to tell me how far I got this time, because I got confused last time and didn't remember. It looks like we're doing the legs to begin with, and then obviously attaching that to that, and things going on from there. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Now the pieces come on these wooden sprues, which are all labelled in different letters, and there are several of them. Get them all out the box. Bit that's already come off, and that's a leg that I'm going to be using now anyway. There is still quite a lot to do. I mean, you've still got a sprue that's not been touched by the looks of it. There are some loose bits here as well, which may or may not be used as time goes on. And we've got our bags of things, and we have got the film, which might come into play later, but I'll leave that in the box for now. Of course, as ever, please do let me know that everything's working, that I am actually broadcasting. You can see and hear me. If you can't hear me asking if you can hear me, then, well, you know how it works. But yeah, so do let me know that things are working. I'll be keeping an eye on chat throughout the build, seeing what's going on. So yeah, we've got some bits in there that I'm not sure about, some tape and some plastic rods. Don't know what they're for yet. Some more metal rods. Here we have some washery things which I've not used yet. Use a couple of them, I don't remember. In here we've got a couple of tools, the sandpaper, the wax, to keep things lubricated and running as they should. So I'm sure I'll be using those. So let's get that back out of the way. I'll get the sprues stacked off to the side, like so, except for B, which I need for these legs and stuff. So let's grab those out. That is B. So we've got that one, which looks like B12, which is B12. I need 10 and 11 as well. Obviously 11, the one that's the other side. It looks like the lunar lander legs, doesn't it? Paul de Tomaso's just come in saying hello, hello. Gemma can see and hear me fine. Video and audio are good. So reports Jeff. Right, so I'll just remove the worst of the nubs from these. These don't appear to be functional pieces. They're all functional pieces, but I mean rotational pieces and bits that need to rub against each other, which you obviously need to especially make sure are working properly. Let me get these out over the back there, where I might not need them. So this is that, that's that, and that goes on the bottom. That's easy. They're not straight. That's interesting. I would have assumed that they would be straight, but they're not. Be at an angle. Which angle? That's the question. Can I fit that way round? Okay, let's try turning that round. Is that then that way round? These, they are the same either side, so that's okay. Doesn't say anything about making sure you're getting the right way around, so I'm assuming it doesn't actually matter. Alright, and get that on there. Working halfway. Get it on that one. Then we'll see about getting that one down through it. That's not really having any of it. So let's try it the other way around again. On there, that fits in there. That does matter which way around. And if you get it right, it will work. So there we have that. Then I didn't mention down the side here, it gives you the breakout, like in Lego, of what parts you're going to need for the next bit of the build. So for this, I need the 30, 31, 32, 35, all Ds. So let's get the D sprue out. F, E. Always the last one, and there we go. So D, 30, 31, 32, 35. E, 30. 31. Give you a couple of them. Possibility of breakage coming up then. Yeah, possibility of breakage getting it out. That one. 32, 35, 37, 38. 35, 37, 38. To each of them as well, so there's probably not so much breakages. Probably gonna have to do the same thing from the other side in a moment. Right, so yes, nothing happened in chat. Everyone's just said hello to each other, which is lovely. How have you all been? Are you all doing all right? How has this this week been treating you? Thursday was the last time I streamed, apart from e-models a couple of days ago. So how are you? How's everything been treating? Are you doing all right? Figure out where he's going to go. That's going to go like that. Way round. 30 and 31's going over there. Going on and locking backwards onto that. As does this. There. I think. Yep, there we go. Okay. Didn't do the first bit of this. Let's right. That out of the way. Get this back over, and we've got to push this onto there. I've got positioning of it there. It should be fairly easy. Everything lines up nicely, so I'm happy with that. Popped in. Yeah, it didn't say it has to be a particular way round. That seems to fit this way round, so I shall do it this way round. That one fits. There we go. Right. All's well here, says Jeff. It's been very rainy, which is fine. Doing so-so, says Paul. Been having a lot of back pain recently. Not good. Well, no pain's good, but yeah, hopefully you'll sort it. Have a look. So then that. Oh, this is not as clear as I would like. Just showing it going over there. Oh, there's a bit there and a bit there. Okay. A couple of holes there that will locate into. Bit like that. Good. That 37 and 38. 37 is going across the top. Which way round on that one? Now some of these are getting a little bit complex. Put it that way round. Okay, and that goes over the top of that. So that's got to go all the way down onto that. That should line up with everything. So the down on there, that down on there. Okay, it's got to go down further than that. That needs to go over the top to hold it in place. Like that. A bit like that, but a little bit further than that. A little bit harder in than that. That is lined up. Stopping that from going. There's that. That's got to line up somewhere. That's got to go through. There we go. That's better. Then that will lock in. Just like that. Good. Happy with that. Right. Take it off again. I'll probably need it in a minute, so I won't put it very far away. Did I have to do anything with that? Yeah, I did. Put that probably in before I did this. Now I can't think of it. Over the top there, isn't it? Oh, yes. Not paying attention enough. That's down in there. That in there. Guess what? I'll put this back on and figure out where that's going to go. First one goes on that first one, so it does only go that side. It goes on there a bit like that, so that's got to go under there. Right, let's take this back off again. But it should be easier next time now. I know where everything's got to line up. So this goes in there. I've got 2 holes there, but only one of them is going to be used by that. That's going to line up through there. There. Okay, that's that bit going in there. That goes down, that will lock into there. That bit will have to go down and lock into there somewhere. There we go. You know when I said this was going to be easy and almost finished and, you know, no trouble at all. Sometimes I say things. Sometimes they work. Sometimes they don't. There, that there. Down there and that bit. Let's use a pair of tweezers to give that a little wiggle. That lined up. Go a bit further across. There you go. that, and then that will hold that all down in there. A little bit more structural stuff going on. I like it in there. Gemma's been up and down, but that's nothing new there, but no, it's just the way things go sometimes. Right, let's get the rest of these out. We want 29 and 36. 36, and there's the 29. Then we need P. These are the special parts. So, tidy these up first. Alright, then let's figure out where things are going again. Got one of the little washers going on the end of that, which hasn't got a post coming out of it. There'd be a post coming out of it, or I haven't put a bar through there yet. Probably why that still wobbles around a little bit. Right, let's figure out what we need. So I'm going to need to move that off there. I need to figure out what 3, 7, 8 and 16 are. 3 are the shaft sleeves, so that must be these. 7 is 45mm. 2 of them, and 8, which is the 50mm. Right, it's given us these. And 16 are the acrylic tubes. Must be these. Yes, because they've got a little bit in the middle. Right. So 2 of the acrylic tubes. 2 tubes. 2 of those. Did I use those yet? I think I have. Just open a corner. Good to be able to relatively easily get out just a couple. Like that. There. Sticky. Right. So then I need 2 7s, which are 45, and 1 8. What's that? That's too big. That is exactly the right size. So I need, that's too big, that's too big. That's exactly the right size. Then I need one that's too big, so that's probably one of them, isn't it? There we go. Got the longer one and the 2 shorter ones. Let's put the rest of these away again. Right. 7 and 8. 8 is the longer one, and that goes through there. So I've got one of these on end. A bit like that. And that's got to go right the way through here. And there. That should come out there. It does, nicely. And the other one of those goes on the end of that. Bit of play there, so I'm going to push that. It's got to go on further than that. Where one of these tools will come in useful, because it's got that hole in the middle just designed for this such event. I can see where I'm going. Maybe I should get it a little bit down. If I can. I can't. Tweezers might help with that. Go. Then I got something to locate that over. Probably just about there. Your turns, I hope. Oh, it locks up. Oh, it does still turn. That's okay. Good. Right. So then we get one of these tubes on there. How's that work? Oh, no. Do it in order. Do it in order. Don't skip ahead. One bit at a time. Calm down. I know I'm getting excited because it's finishing. Right. D29. 36. I should have put this in somewhere over there. All right. So I'm going to have to take that out again. I wasn't paying attention properly. It goes on there. Now, and this goes behind. Why are they telling me to do this? I suppose there's nothing else that's going to hold it in place. Until you've got the rod through there. Can't put that bit in. So yeah, okay, I'll give them that. Take that back off of there. Goes through there. This goes just the other side of that. Not that far the other side of it. But it's dropped. Get that there. Then I should be able to get that through there. And through there. Right, there we go. Then that'll go on the end of there. And then everything still lines up better. Good. Right, so that's that. Then we need two of these, and this is where these two bars hold that in place. Where are those two bars gone? I had them a minute there. Right. These go through there and there. So they've got to go through there and there. Not where I was thinking it was going to go. Right. And through there. And there. One of these, either side of that. So, Steve131 is here. Good evening, people of chat. Or just evening, good people of chat, he says, actually. Read the words that are written, not the words that I think are written. Actually reading stuff rather than making stuff up. Probably the better way of doing things. Right. Trying to escape through there. Having any of it. You're going on there. And then that's got to line up all the way through to there. Thereabouts. Get the other one through first and see if I can see why that one's not lined up. Come. No, that's that. It seems to be at a slight angle, which is probably just to give it the friction it needs to hold in place. Assume. Can't be just, flopping all over the place, can it? How far through do I need to push these? Does it say? Doesn't really say. It can't go out the other side of that because there's a bit wood there, so that's about there. One. Again, if I can get lined up properly, I need to push from the other side actually. Just about there. These are obviously going to be runners for the film to go past the lens, where the distancing is more important. Still odds here. Yes, it is nice and well designed. Talking about, I can't get over how well this works mechanically, says Jeff. Yes. Yeah, I mean, considering it's wood and built by me, it's pretty impressive. Right. Still need some Ds. I need 39 and 40. 2 of each. 40. And there's 39. There's 3 of them there, but I want 2. See if I can leave one cunningly still in the board. Not the one I was intending to leave, but it works, so I'll go with it. They are little plugs, little pins. Couple of rough edges on that. That's those. I still need B14 and 15. B14 and 15. It's getting easier to find the bits as there's less bits, as you'd imagine. Right. So 39 goes through there. And that goes on the end of it. So that's okay. I understand that. How these plug things often work. They can go through that bit there. And there. That will go on the top of both of those. Anyway. Another one not lined up quite right, I think. That is that. Then flush. These go through there. That. I'll have them facing inwards because it looks nicer. Okay. Oh, that's going. I wonder what a bit where. But that's going onto there. Okay. That makes sense to me. Good. Another bit lined up. Nice. Okay, that's that. Then we need lots of E's. E. 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 And F. Okay, no, it's F. And E. There's a couple of E's on there. I got confused. Did you find the phone after all? Yes, yeah. Katie helpfully went and found the phone. E, right, there we go. There's our E sprue that we've not actually started on yet. So I need 1, 2, 3, 2 threes. 1, 2, 2 threes. 4, 5, and 7. 6. Okay. All looking good. All looking like they don't need tidying up either, actually. But I will get closer and see what I'm doing with this, because the orientation of them is going to be important. Got the thing about the light. Got that. With those either side. This is obviously where the bulb's going to be fitted into. That one can go on the other side too. Yep. Okay, so you can see that. You've got a picture of a light bulb on it. Then we've got 4 goes on that side. 5 goes on the other side. And 7 goes on the outside. We've got a little illumination box, which is then going to be fitted with a little gap according to that there. Don't push it in too far. There we go. There's a gap. Right, then we need E6 and E9. Oh, I need 6, 8, 9, and 10. 6. Another tool there. 8, 9, 10. What happens there? 6 goes across the back behind it. Then it goes on to 9. 8 goes on the top. Okay. So that's got to go behind there. Put it alongside this time. That goes behind there. 6 will go behind it to hold it in place. The wires can't come out. No way to attach them. They came plugged into things. That doesn't actually hold into anything. This holds it in place, but you just got to get it the right place. There we go, that's that. 9 goes on the other side, holding everything together. That was a little snaky bits of wood sticking off the edge. That's there, that goes on there. Like so. Not lining up. Yes, it is. Just me. And that one. That. Okay. 8 goes on the top. A couple of little snaky bits that I can see looking up close. Them. Goes over it. Just to check where I've been playing around with the wires. It still comes on. It does indeed. 10 goes on the bottom. Have you got anything about the wires? Wires just come out the back like that. That goes that way round. It's on and bayonets forward. Nice little projection box. Then that's going to be fitted into there. Other bits. Oh, the wire goes through that bit there. Okay. That goes into a couple of holes up there. Pretty much where I would expect it to go. And then the light will illuminate through those. They're acting as shutters. Okay, right, yeah, that makes sense to me. Good, I like it. It's coming together and it's working. Good, 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 good. Can you found it on the bed runner front strip tubes? Yes, you do. Right, more E's. 11 and 12. 19. 11 and 12. 11 and 11. Even though I gave you 2 11s because being a long thin bit, you might break it. 11. 12 is this complicated looking bit. Okay. Little tidying. So, what have you all been up to? Have you been doing anything particular? Having any fun? Doing anything? Playing any games? Building any models? Let me know what's been going on. I need to figure out what all these P's are again, don't I? Right. We've got 7, 8, and 9. 7, 8, and 9. I also need 4 P3s and 2 P16s. So 3 was the washers, I know that. 16 is the acrylic tubes. Right. So I need 2 2 more tubes. 2 tubes. 4 of these. They're nice and bright. It's harder to lose them. Right, then we need some more of these. 7, 8, and 9. Just 1 of each. So that's fairly easy. Right, hopefully I've got enough of the right ones out. 9 is the longest one. That's 9. Another 9. I only needed 1 of them. There's a 9. And I need a 7 and an 8. I think they're hopefully 1 of each on there. There's 8. Short 1. There's 7. Nice. Getting easier to track down as they go down in quantity as ever. So let's see where these are going to go. Put those in order there so I know which ones they are. Don't need the tubes yet. I need the wooden bits. They're going in there. So it fits sort of inside there. Can't get it inside there. How can I do that? Oh, because it's still open at the top. Yeah, so this is going to be a framework that's going to attach to, as well as that locating down into the floor. Hopefully. Not liking going in there though. He's just going to have to. No choice in the matter, matey. These tubes, these bars are coming out a little bit too far. Try pushing them in. Oh, that whole thing actually moves a little bit. It's sort of a little bit sprung. What's that? Should that be attached? No, that's what this is attached to. Okay, so I'll just move that well out of the way, as far out of the way as I can. That side down there. I'm not sure about this whole fitting the tubes afterwards, fitting the bars afterwards, but I suppose really sort of the only way it will work. Just feels a bit strange. I can't get that in there. Can I get that in there? Seems that there's enough room. It's just that end bit that's been a pain. It's got to go down there. Is there a hole for it attached to? I can't see. Still can't see. Yeah, there is. Okay, so it is there. Just getting it past all the other things. Specifically, that one thing. The wobbly about thing there. Quite tight fit. So something's not right. What's not right? Double check. It just says put it in, and then we've got to put in bars. Can't go any further that way. They are sticking out a little bit, these bars. Don't know where they go to for the other side, so we'll try the tried and tested way of just push them a bit harder. See what happens. That, turn it around again. Maybe I can get to that side a little bit better. Maybe. convinced that they're really moving, but now I've rotated it, maybe that will be a little bit freer, a little bit more room. Maybe, because it's moving a little bit now, getting in there. Seems to be about where it needs to be. So it's definitely in. Those are lining up. We're about that bit at the top there yet, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's see if we can get this bar through there. This is the 9, which is the longest one. Let's see what we've got. Jeff says, far too little time for fun for me here, but my wife's been enjoying a new PlayStation 5. Thanks for the console. Oh, yes, so you did end up with a PlayStation 5. We thought you probably would. It was for Hogwarts, wasn't it, that you wanted it? What's the favourite game? I still remember buying the very first PlayStation, a very different console then. Yes, the original PlayStation back in the day. I had one of those. Yes, I have picked up Hogwarts Legacy myself. I picked it up on the Xbox though, because that's my general console of choice to play. Look, that's not right. That's too tight. It's not going to turn. If I could even get that lined up properly. I'm not convinced that that's right. I'm going to go back in the instructions and make sure that I've got the right number of bits through there. It feels like I've got an extra, rod to it. Not rod, like an extra wheel fitted to it somewhere, which is entirely possible. It's this bit. So let's see, we've got, it is that bit, because that's where that goes on. So the outside end of that should have a couple of things. I'm going to take this back out again. Don't know how to get back to. Don't know how much I've got disassembled to get to it if I need to, but that's not right. It shouldn't be that tight in there. That's not going to turn freely like it was before. Jeff's fault for saying it was all running smoothly and working properly. We know who to blame. Right. So that has got what looks like two bits, and then that. And I can't see into there. How can I get that apart? Luckily, I mean, nothing's glued together, so in theory, it will all come apart. But in practice, not easy. Holds that together on there. No. Just come off there then. Two bars going through holding that together. How far through do they get? They go all the way through all of it. Right. I'm going to have to figure this out. I'm going to have to get this apart. That's not going to work as is like that. Right. Legs off first. That's nice and easy. Makes it slightly more maneuverable. Right. That feels like that's right. It just feels like the outside bit is wrong. Excuse me. Ah. I accept all blame. I should have known better than to pre-assign success. Yeah. Steph and I's got to go. We'll catch up on the rest of the stream later. Good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you for coming in. Edward's got in. Gerard says, just in time for you to realise that Chris has made a mistake. A mistake has been made, but I'm not saying it was me. You can see in here holes. I think these bars are the problem. I think they're not going through far enough. So, can I push them through further? I can get one of the tools. Another tool. Where's that gone? There it is. Thickness though doesn't really help. I need a thinner tool. There was one that said tool on here. There we go. Thinner tool will fit in there. But then, if I can push down better with these through that, maybe, just maybe, it'll work. Doesn't seem to be moving though. So, yeah, apart won't help because that won't help. Still needs to go back together. You can get this off there. I'm moving that one a little bit. Is that going to work? Freed up everything from in there. Yeah. If I can get that off, give me something to push against. Now that's moved a bit. That has moved all of them a bit. So maybe I can push that through again now. Let's try. I'm going to use the bit that says tool. I'm going to use the bit that says test. I'm going to break it in half because that's the way it comes out. I will use the bit that says tool. Get that in there. I don't think it's wrong, it's just not quite right. See, it's a subtle difference, but it is a difference. Bigger, something bigger to push with. Something. Just break it out. It broke my tool. Oh no, it's never nice when you break your tool. Would need it in there though. Not in the right place though. Turn it around again. There we go. That's moved. Right, that's better. Turn it around again. Right. That's the other side. That hasn't moved. I thought it had, but it hadn't. Have I still got my tool? No, my tool's just fallen out from there. That's okay. Where it should be. About there. I can go there, and then I can push. moved a little bit. Let's move it a little bit more. There we go. Now that's not sticking out at all. So it still work when my lamp isn't getting in the way. Back there. Right, so that's turning now, as it was. Is there enough room in there for this? There's definitely more room in there now for that. So I think that cured it. Didn't push it down quite far enough to begin with. There we go, and it still turns. Good, that's it, sorted. Right, so that's that in there. This then goes across the front there, but it's the least of my worries. Okay. This is the bar that I'd already started with that's got to go through there. Lines up a little bit better now as well. Get back to the right page of the instructions. Yes, so that goes through there and has another one of those on the other end of it when it comes out the other end eventually. Don't know that I've seen this particular wristwatch before. What are we talking about? The one that I'm wearing, or did I miss a joke somewhere? That goes through there. That goes on the other end. Put the legs back on it in a minute. It's easier to do this bit without the legs. Through, but that doesn't feel like that's right now. It is. Just got a bit of a wobble to it now, but that's okay. That's that through, and that will go on the end. As long as I can push it on without pushing it all the way through again. It does say it go on the end, and just got it on the right on the outside yet. Okay, that's on there. That's on there. Does that still work? I mean, it only does. Yeah. Okay. Right now we need these 8 is going through the middle. One of those on the end of that one. Yes, the wristwatch you are wearing now. Nobody laughed, honestly. The watch I'm wearing at the moment is a Tissot. It's just a normal basic quartz watch. Actually belonged to my father. So when he passed at the end of last year, I sort of took it, basically. There we go. Yes, so that's that. That's that to go on there. And that goes through this hole here. If I can get that lined up again. Yeah, as you can imagine, I have several watches which get worked through depending on my mood and convenience. And today happened to be this one that I picked up and put on. Probably not lined up through that hole because it's not moving. Looks like it's lined up through that hole. It's not moving It's not moving. That's sort of the point. Got the right one, because that one's 7. Yeah, that's the right one. Let's try the other one anyway while I'm here. Make sure I've got the other one working properly. So it looks very nice on camera, and a fitting legacy. Well, I'm not sure about legacy, but yeah. So this one goes through there. Pick the other one of those. And can't tell where the other end of that's going to go. Go down there, but that's too it's too low because this has moved up again. There we go. Move that back where it should be. Then that lines up. And it's just a tight fit in there, I think. So that's, I think, is okay. Right. So I don't want to get it in there a little bit more though. So let's take that off. Either the whole thing's going to come off, which is fine. Take that off. Then I can see about getting this lined up through there. Without that on it. That's definitely there. And I've got something to actually grip and push. And it's definitely in the hole now, so I should just be able to push. A flat would be useful. It's definitely in. It might not be in enough, but it's in enough for me at the moment. So I shall leave that like that. See how it works, if it works. And worry about it down the line. Put the other 3 on the other side. I've done that already. Right. Oh. Get the legs back on. Good. There we go. Right. Let's just test it again. Lights coming on. Things is working. Can I see if it's actually shining through time? I can see some lights and some reflections. You probably you can if I do it like that. There we go. You get a thing. Right, let's figure this bit out then. So we need, using the tool that is in 2 bits now. Oops. I need E13. 14, 15, 17, 18. B13, it's a tiny little bit. Why can't I see it? Because it's a tiny little bit. E3. Oh, that's because it's the tool. That's why I can't find it. Oh, right. Okay. Forget about that then. So I still need 2 P3s and a P5, which is that bar. These are the 3s. I knew that already. 2 more of them. A 15mm bar. Tiny one. Although not the tiniest. One. Okay, so we've got to put that on the end of that. And using the tool, I use my own tool. Thanks very much. Go through somewhere there and come out there. Ah, right, it's that bit. Right, so I'm aiming for that hole from the other side. And then I've got to put the other washer on this end. So I'm going to go through from the outside. And put the washer on the inside. No, that's going to be even trickier. Turn it around a bit so I'm working up and down rather than across. Go through. In there. Coming out of there. Like that. Other washer. Set in place there. Here we have it. So that's now holding that steady. Good. Nice. That. Next up we need, what do we need from E? 14, 15, 2 16s and 4 16s and 2 17s. 14. Right, break. 14, 15. 4 16s, of which there are 5. Yeah, leave one in there. I can. I've left one in there. That's hopefully okay. 4 of them. And 2 17s. It's those. You know what? I'm not going to finish this tonight. Due to having to backtrack, I think. There is more outstanding than I thought. And it's already 8 o'clock. So I shall be stopping sometime in the next few minutes. And leave me enough to continue with in a couple of weeks' time, because there's still the whole drums stuff to do and fit it all out and get it working. So yeah, actually I'm going to do this bit. We'll stop before that bit. We'll get the door on. We'll get the door on and worry about building the drums and testing it all out next time. It don't look difficult. I might continue on. I shall continue on for a bit. Right, still need C, 1, 2, and 3. I would say let me know if you want me to hang around and finish it. But I know what you lot are like. You'll say that anyway, even if I only just started it tonight. So yeah, put your preference in the chat if you'd like me to continue on for a bit longer, or call it a night. One way or the other. Let me know. Cherish the smallest of things if they bring back happy memories. Yeah, that's exactly what it's all about. So C1 there with the hole that side. 2 goes over that. Then E15 and then E14. And they're all held in place by these. So in 17 yet. Oh, there we go. They're the decorative bits that aren't doing anything as yet. Get those on there. Like that. That. Is this just the door? Or has it got something that's happening to it? Is there some reason for it to be like it is? Or is that just making it look more like the real thing? Don't know. My wife is telling me to carry on. I think that's just so I'm out of the way. That's that then. 2 C3 over there like that. That then goes over the top. Right, okay. Go through there. There. Not the door. The roof. Okay, that's that. And the 17s. They sort of hold it in place. They're sort of decorative and sort of functional. Does the job. Continue or stop as you see fit. It says, Jeff, Shallard says, yet more. Regardless, I'm going to next watch the Subnautica live stream I missed the other day. Yes, you'll enjoy that one. That was good. That's Katie playing Subnautica in VR. She didn't drown again, successfully. I don't know how she manages it, but there we go. That's it. It says put that aside because that's now I. Okay, then we need this bit again. Then we need that bit. The rod. Well, not that rod, the little rod. One. Not the big bit yet. A little rod goes through the little holes, as you'd imagine. Little holes, rod. Go. Then we need E18. Is the decorative bit. Nice scroll work on there. Rokr. So that then goes underneath there and sort of holds it in place a bit. Interesting, strange but interesting. E19. Hatch. Go through there. And then through there. Nice. Okay, then we need E20. P3, two of them. P4, which is one of the other rods. And the big dowel bit. One of the little rods. Tiny little rods. I'm assuming that that's going to be a spare bit because we used that in the handle. Is that one? Yep. Right. So what are we doing with that? Three's got that on the back of it. Two of them. Nope. All right. This. Oh, it's got. This is like a latch for the door. Somehow that's going there. Oh, there. That's going through. That's going on the other end. Once again, probably easier to do it from the other way. That through from the inside. So when you lay it down like that, you see just how complex all of it really is. That through there. That on the other end. Go. that is going to be, I don't know, some sort of latch just to hold the door shut, probably. That's that. And that goes through there. Okay. Through there, through there, through there, and through here as well. I don't know that that's a good fit, but again, it's probably just not quite lined up right. As a combination of me not doing it right and it being a deliberate thing, give it a little bit of tension. Got to hold itself in place. Not in place. If it's not under some tension, then it would just, you know, pull through and pull straight out the bottom again. Try it from the bottom, see if that's any easier. It can't go right the way through the bottom because that hole in the bottom bit is smaller. Right, okay. Got to go through the top. That. Down as that's going to get, isn't it? There we go. A little bit harder. Quite stiff, but it should be quite stiff. It doesn't need to open at all, really. And that will get closed. That does the job. I'm happy with that. Good. So far, so good. Right, that's that done. So now let's move on with the rest of it. I'll continue on. Might as well. But before I continue on, I'm gonna have to have a refill. So we'll see how far the stream goes with glass and a half, just like dairy milk, but more alcoholic. Right. Right. C6. E24. 24 is that long one. Go. Right. So C6 for them. Finishes this sprue. I'm happy with that. I like finishing sprues. That, get rid of that. I'll do these up as I go. So C6, I need 2 more of them and a P8, which convenience gives me the size there again. Is the 50mm. Assume that's the longer one. No, not that long. Next one down. There we go, one of them. Need F3, 5, and 7. F2, F1, F2, F3. 2 of them. 5, 3 of them. And 7 is these long pigs. 6 of them. 7, 6, yes. So 6 7s. All of one block. There we go. Right. Let's see how these are going to work then. Plugs will hold them together. So it's 3 of them. Going through C6. And whatever that is, that's not a thing. I haven't got that yet. What's that? E24. Did I not get that yet? E24 is the long thing. 6, 2 of them. Got that. F3 is those. 5 is those. 7. I haven't done that stage. I missed a stage. That's why. Right. Let's put those aside for now. Let's get 6 F6. I'll get used to these ones that I've already got off. Okay. F1 E21. F1 is the outer ring. It's useful. Put that there. Don't need the inside bit. Okay. Need that yet. I do need E21, which is this one I've got down here. So sprue glue could be made with a file and some PVA. Yeah, I'm sure it's something like that could work. Yeah, I'm PVA would work with sawdust. Yeah, that'd make a type of sprue glue, wouldn't it? So that's now going on there with those holding it in place. 3 of these. Why have I got 6? Oh, because it's telling me to make 2 of them. Okay. I'll make one of them with these 6. So, how have you all been? I have been playing some of the new Harry Potter game, although it's not got Harry Potter in it, the Hogwarts one, Hogwarts Legacy, which is quite good fun. It's open world, explore the Hogwarts castle and surrounding areas game, although I haven't really opened up the surrounding areas as yet. But it looks like it's going to be intriguing. I'm going to take a bit of a big time sink to explore everywhere. So yeah, that'd be quite good fun. If you enjoy the world of Harry Potter, you may find it of interest. Don't, then you know you probably won't. So feel free, explore or not at your own leisure. It's not lined up. Why is that not lined up? Push over to the side a little bit. Better. Run out the back a little bit though. They're the right things, aren't they? F6. Ah, it's F7. I've got the wrong ones. These are F7s. 6s I wanted, which are slightly shorter. I will need them, but not quite yet. I have to get them back out of there. Right, now I need the 6s. Which one here? Go. Right, so let's get those out over here, so I know which ones they are. Although, you know, they're the shorter ones, it's quite easy. That's that. Well, I've got this, I might as well get that off. Gonna need to make another one of them, and I need another one of them. Right. Let's go again. So these will go in there. They're the same, just slightly shorter. At a time, please. Thank you. Right way round, because one end is thicker than the other. Come on. Here you go. Come on. Stay there. That's it. So, yeah, I haven't been paying attention properly. How many people are actually here watching? A whole 4 of you watching at the moment. Thrilling stuff. No, it's because I stayed on too long. That's what it is. People got scared and run away. So we've got Jeff, Mark, Gemma. Maybe Edward's still here. Or it might be me. I can't tell. I can never tell if I count towards my viewers or not. Give me a shout out if you're still watching, because get confused. That one there. Where's that one gone? Where's that? Now. Kind of fallen out. I had enough trouble getting in there. Try again, shall we? Get in from this side. Now we've got a thing to go through into. It might work. Still here. It says Edward, Gemma, and Mark. So maybe I don't count. I always knew I didn't count properly. Unless Jeff's gone off to watch Subnautica. That's always possible. I know he's busy always and can't always get to chat, so... I will assume that there's lots more people watching than it shows. Because I can assume that easily. Jeff says, I consider myself part of an exclusive global group of esteemed viewers. Yes. If you're watching this and not watching it live, if you were watching it, you know, later, and see what you missed out on, you could have been part of an esteemed group. But no, you had to be off doing other things, or, you know, eating your dinner or something. Rather than watching me mess things up live on the telly. Through there now. There it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So that's that. Right, let's get the other one done exactly the same then, shall we? But better. Especially now as I know what I'm doing. I'm going to try and do it with tweezers. That might... They say no tools required, but, you know, required and, yeah, that'll make it a lot easier. Are different things. So, yeah. Don't tell Rokr that I used tweezers when they didn't tell me to. I'm sure they'll say, if we needed you to use tweezers, we would have included them in the box. I don't know that wooden tweezers would work terribly well, though. And you get away with things like the spanners, because it's only like one nut that you've got to tighten up. But I don't think it would work too well with other things. Right, so that's 2 of those done. What's that? I've just put it on and it's just moved again and come off. This was the first one that I did, not the one that I thought was going to break. I don't understand why that's not holding together properly. That one's not quite right, but it's still close enough. That'll do it. That will do it. That'll do big. I'm sure that'll be fine. We'll find out in a minute. I think it's got to be wrapped around it, and it's going to be held in place by that anyway, so that's all going to be okay. So I've got 2 of those ready. Then I need this. Go through there. On that side. Oh no, that is actually not an outside bit, so that might be important. So let me try and get this working better. Or, you know what? For the sake of it already being a bit late, I'm going to resort to using a little bit of glue on it as well. That will do it. Again, don't tell them. They won't know. Don't care. So that should do it when that dries in about a week. No, it'll be dry in no time at all. Sure, that'll be all right. Fine. Let's carry on with this one. Now we need the longer bits, the 7s. Go through there. Pretty sure they give you sufficient of these plugs that you can lose or break several and still have enough. But, you know, gluing is also an option. As is using tweezers. Yes, this week, tomorrow, the intention is to return and play some Red Matter 2 with Dan helping me out, being my conscience, reminding me to search things and do stuff. And then Saturday is Escape Sim Night. Dan and Jeff should be joining me for that. And yeah, that's the week. That's the week ahead. Next Wednesday, I shall be returning to the bench, but not for the wooden kit because this is going to be finished. Although I do have another marble run to do at some point. Next week is back to Lego. I'm still doing the DeLorean. So come along and join for some more of that. We look for Lego pieces on the floor. I don't know, I've not really dropped any this time, have I? Done very, very well. None of you have congratulated me, but I did very, very well. Jeff says, I wonder if patrons of great artists in medieval times took great joy in dropping by and heckling. I know I would have. I'm sure they did. Yeah, I'm sure that's part of the patron thing, isn't it? Pays you money, you get to come and heckle. Only especially true in, you know, modern times, in that you can heckle without even being a patron. It's obviously more helpful for me if you are a patron, but you know, anyone's free to come by and heckle. But yes, if you would like to become a patron, as Jeff so cunningly brings into the conversation, you can join my channel as a channel member by clicking the join button underneath any of my videos. For a minimal outlay, you can rest assured that you're helping the channel thrive and grow, and you know, keep me in Jaffa cakes and stuff. So if you'd like to do that, please feel free. If you don't, then you can also feel free. Just you know, watch the videos and stuff, like and subscribe, and that will also help the channel out massively. So this wraps around there. and then the ends just slot into there. So not often you get bendy wood, but you know, with this you do. The other end of that goes in there. Well, there you go. We now have a reel. It's a real reel, not a fake one. That's that. Right. You have the bar. One of these on an end. That's happened most of the time on these. Goes through there. Goes through there. Not anywhere else on there. Ah, right. I got it. Right. These go through there. Hold it all together. And they just fit on a little bit. So these got to go on first. Like so. Fully down though, that's not. That's better. There is a little notch to show when it's fully assembled. And they weren't quite on it. That is now. So then that goes through there. And that's on the other side. The right one, isn't it? Just that's massive. Oh, it's sticking out half either side. Obviously, it gives me the instructions like that. Jeff has used a super chat. Sand that part more. Also, using metal tweezers is cheating. It is cheating a little bit, but what part more? I don't know what part you meant. And because I don't know what part you meant, I can't. Because I don't know which part it was. I don't think they're fully on there again. Yeah, there we go. That's better. About even, I think. Side's not on there now, though. Come on, line that up. So thank you very much, Jeff, for reminding people that super chat's a thing. Anything like that obviously helps the channel out massively. Thank you very much. All of the parts, heckling is fun. There we go, that's that. I have done that. That is now called N. And then, because that wasn't enough, we've got to do the same again for one of these. Oh, which one's which? Are they different sizes? I don't know. But that's going to be using these smaller ones, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Done one. It's going to be easier to do the second one because we know exactly what we're doing, don't we? We've got that. I don't even know what these are. F2s. Two F2s. I need F4. Two of them. Those two. F5. I need 4 of them. That's these bits. F6. I need 8. So there's from that one. And then another 6 from there. makes 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, yep. F7, I still need 4 of them. They're the longer ones. I'll put them over that side because I'll remember they're the longer ones. Otherwise, I'll forget that they're the longer ones. And I fit them where I need the little ones, and I wouldn't know what's going on because I wouldn't. Crazy talk. Right. Do I need E24? Not yet. Maybe I do at some point. 23 I need for that one, which is this top shorter one. 23 and 24. It looks like I've got duplicates of those. I thought I'd have to make another one, but they obviously give you 2 each of these because I've got 24 there, I've got 23 over on there as well. So that's that. So I need B13, E22, 2 of those. E23, I've got that. So I need B13. What's that? Oh, that's another version of that. There we go, B13. Probably everything. I need these and that, using the shorter ones. 4 on these, on each one. This is a nice decorative side, so we'll put that there. Tweezers. You know what? I haven't done the sanding yet. It's Jeff's fault. Not that these are terribly important, but you know, they're always important. Get those done. Big one's going to look. I'm going to put that in there because otherwise I'll lose it. Speedy hamster wheel time. So why the smaller one got more clips? Doesn't seem right to me. Seems like the smaller one should have less clips. But that's just me. Try this again. On there. On there. No, it's not in there. That's better. You can feel it. It's slightly squidgy. As it goes in, you can feel it give just that little bit. Interestingly squidgy. I feel like I've not got enough bits. Oh, there. I've just seen another 2 trying to escape. I did have the right number of bits. On there. Come on. Is this bit proving to be the hardest bit of the entire build? That really shouldn't be a problem. I don't get why that's not holding in there. It should. It goes in there enough, and then it just sort of pops up on the other side. Very strange. Pretty sure it's okay. If it's not, I'll glue it later. As always, I happily accept all the blame. That's what we keep you around for, Jeff. Very useful having somebody to shoulder all the blame. That one, 2 more. There. Go. Cleaned out properly that hole. Always clean out your holes properly. That one there. See, it felt like it went in and then it just didn't. Come on, you can get in there. You have my permission. It felt like it went in there. That's why I stopped pushing it. That better be it. Come back out the other side. This bit's less fun. I'm not enjoying this bit. Really not enjoying this bit. Don't know why, because it shouldn't be a problem. Not a tricky thing to do. I have to bring the glue back out. Try again. On this side I've got to put through the little end first. Okay, that's 2 out the drawer. Felt like that didn't go through, but it moved, so I think it's just folded up somewhere. There's one more of those somewhere. Little one. That one. Tell because it's smaller than the big ones. Come on, then you go through there. That should be okay, I hope. Find out in a little while, won't we? So this is going to go through there now with 2 of these. Again, get pain. Bobbins is here. Wheels within wheels within wheels or something. Yes. Or something. That one there will then go through there. Or not, you know. Whichever. Fine. Not like I'm trying to build things or anything. got to line up with that. They've got to line up with the round holes, which should be easy because they're round holes. They should just line up. Not even got to get the orientation right because they're round. That's in. Okay, it should be okay. Hopefully, we'll find out in a minute. That one. And that one. Really? Like that. And then that through there again. Feels like I've done this bit before. Nope, that's not a thing. That's a thing. There we go. Right. I haven't got that. I couldn't see that. There it is. That goes in there. Wraps around here again. That goes in there. Same on the other side. Like so. These will hold it all together. Hopefully. Side there, one side there. Looks like that's not going together. One side will, but the other side won't. Got a thing. I don't know. Why is that one not? Let's try the next one along, see if that one works. That side works. With that one, that's a problem. We'll come back to it in a minute. And there, let's come back to that one. Now I've got two sides in. It must work, doesn't it? What's better? That's better. Last one through there. Pretty down, but down enough, I think. They need to go on there. That'll do it. And on that side. That's better. That felt like that snapped into place there. Happy with that. Good. Right, then we need two more of those. And another rod, a 7, which is 45mm long. I think that's what all of these remaining little ones are now. Yep. That goes on there. Goes through there. Then the tape comes into play. Right, tape it around 3 times. I can find the end of the tape. That's going to be the oh, that's got a little tape on it. Tells you where the tape end of the tape definitely isn't. Oh, there's some there though. Okay, so let's cut the tape. Oh, I've got a knife here somewhere. Make it much easier, wouldn't it? There's 3 times, but is that like 3 times cover it? Or is it 3 times in the same place? I don't know, it doesn't really make it clear, so let's try. Combination of the 3. I can go around once and then once in the middle. Then I can go around the other side. Let's go around it 3 times. Pretty much covered all of it. I think that's the way to go. I knew I shouldn't have put that on there yet. I did tell you not to do it, but you didn't listen to me. Look at that bit. I don't want that stuck to me anymore. Off you go. Pretty sure they've given us enough tape to do more than 3 times around as well. But, you know, we'll do what they say. Round once. We'll work to the middle. We'll go around a second time. Then we'll work to the edge. Seems a bit coincidental that 3 times round will basically cover all of it. So I'm going to assume that I'm right, like normal, and that's used virtually none of the tape, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be okay. So that's then going to go on there. That one's going to go on the back. There we go. Things. A bit more washing to go on the top one, the big one. Like so. Can't escape anywhere now. Now, 2 more 16, 2 more of these plastic bits. Okay. And 2 more of those. Right, what's happening here? Up through the top up here, okay. 7 P16, P21. I don't know what P21 is. Right, P21 is the film. One side of this thicker than the other. So it seems a little bit easier to get it through. So that's probably a bigger hole. Just dropped it, but I only dropped it onto my tray, but it's evaporated. Where is it? We got my keyboard there. There's not anything that it can't escape anywhere. Don't understand. Really don't understand. A little keyboard tray under here that bar just fell onto, but now it's just disappeared. So, that is ridiculous. It can't go anywhere. I've got stuck to my keyboard. Yeah, that's just crazy talk. It can't go anywhere. There's nowhere for it to go. It's a little tray. Okay. Oh, and now I pushed a button on my keyboard. What button did I press? Did I do anything? I don't think I did anything. Well, it's not there, but they've given me one spare long one, so I'm going to use that. Assuming it's spare, because, you know. Sure, it will turn up, but for now. Just need to get that there. Right, so that's that. There anyway. I don't understand that. That's really crazy. Right. Film. We need the film. And we need to cut out. What? Cut out what? Oh, the bit that says cut out. Why have you put it on there? I don't understand that. Is there a bit on the bottom that says cut out? No, just a bit on the top that says cut out. Cut out and tear off protective film. Protective film on both sides. Seeing that there is. Right, what's down the edges? Not quite. Okay, well the proper film. Not actually going to locate to anywhere, is it? Big holes on it, but there's little holes on that bit, but that's nothing. Just the big holes that are important. So, does it actually give me proper instructions? I think I might have to go to the online bit to figure out the proper instructions. All the pictures just look the same. Right, let me take this off here anyway, because I'm pretty sure that's right. Just going to leave us with the bit that I cut. But apparently I didn't cut very much. Let's cut that out even more so. Really not working as cutting. It's strange. I mean, I know my knife's not the sharpest in the world, but there we go. Get rid of that bit. Get rid of that bit. So there we have the film. So without going online and looking at the motion assembly instructions, tidy up afterwards. We've got lovely little broken bits now. So that's going to go through there. Just going to go over the top of that, isn't it? Right. B21. It's got to be, it's looped. It's got to be just the right size to loop it. That's why they give you a bit of tape. Right. So, get it loaded. Got to go around here. Go through there, but not yet. Under that one, over that one. Right. It goes round there. Under there, over that one. Tweezers. Okay. Then it's going to go through there. In the door. Right. Can't go through there. Ah, that's just got little teeth on it that's going to catch it against the thing. Right. A little bit on the Maltese cross. Got little teeth on it. Which way round on those it goes? The inside of both of those. Okay. Just past there, round that. That's where it gets the teeth catch it. That front bit opens again, doesn't it? There we go. So we can see what's happening there. The little teeth catch on that. And that will take it in. Around. That's the theory. Catching. That's because it's not got enough pressure on it yet. Take it in. There we go. That goes in there. Over that one, under that one. Over that one. Under that one. And straight up to the back of this. This wire's going to have to get out the way somewhere. Then that will come back to here. That will join up. Another bit does say cut off. I'm going to have to cut that off. I shall. A pair of scissors. I've got scissors up here. I haven't got scissors. I've got some sprue cutters that are ideal for this sort of thing. I know I'm touching the film, but you know. It's film. It's not exactly precious film. So that's that. I've got to splice those together using a bit of plastic that he gave us. One of these. Get it off there. There we go. That I should be able to get that across the bottom there. There we go. And that across the top there. And that should hold it together. And then should work. I'm not worrying about the light coming on yet. I'm not turning it fast enough for that. We get each individual frame come in. I expect I got it the wrong way up. I'm going to make sure that splice bit goes through okay. Come back up to here. So it seems to get the door shut. Right. Now, I'm not going to be able to project it here so you can see it. That's the problem. It has the TIE Fighter sequence on it. It might, I never know. Flashbacks of winding film through my Super 8 film projector in the late 70s. Pretty sure I still have the 7 minutes excerpt film from Star Wars that was sold there. Yes, my uncle had a home cinema thing that he converted his garage into. And yeah, he had lots of old films and things like that on it. So yeah. Not that he was a professional projectionist or anything, but yeah. Right, let's see. I haven't got. I should give you a page that's white. I'll let you do it. It tells you 58 films, focal distance, handle rotating to get power. So you should be able to go from 130 millimeters, 13 centimeters, to 300 millimeters, and obviously the film will be bigger if you do that. But yeah. I can't see anything because I'm projecting it onto a black screen, but it actually is the light still coming up? The light's still coming on. I can see it flashing on through the framework. Right. I can't leave it without showing you something, but I can't see anything. I need something. It needs to be dark, but still white. We've got the inside of the box, which is there. We shall try. We'll try and figure out what's going to happen. Alexa, turn off bench. Okay. Unfortunately, the camera will then adapt, but there's a thing. It's the right way up. And it definitely looks a bit like Charlie Chaplin, walking backwards and forwards. I don't know which way the focusing would work. Does that seem better? That seems a bit better. Right, let's... How's that and that? I can hold it at a right sort of angle without touching the film bit. Yeah, can't really hold it steady, but it is projecting a thing. There's no way of me showing it to you in any better format because of everything else. Let's have one more try. Let me see if I can't turn off some more lights. I'll try moving windows so I've got a black bit closer round so you can hopefully see a little bit. Maybe I've got it here and I'm just turning the handle there while pointing it there. So yeah, you can sort of see it a little bit. It looks a bit better in person. But obviously, the closer you get, the brighter it gets, but then, everything else. Yeah, projecting it across the room doesn't really work. So, yeah. But it does work. It's completed. It does a thing. So, yeah, it sort of works. Not so bad. Did you enjoy it? How did you like it? Was the build good? I quite enjoyed the build. I'm very cross about that bar that I don't know where the rest of that is, but there we go. Alexa, turn on bench. Okay. There we go. So, yeah. I have returned. See, I'm here. Oh, right. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been over 2 hours. That's the longest stream I've done for a very long time. But it was worth it, I think. I think you'll find it's worth it. Did you find it worth it? Let me know. Leave a like and a comment if you found it worthwhile. Let me find the chat again because that's over there somewhere. There you go. Oh, it works. Cool, says the Bobbins. Cool, says Edward. Action, says Mark Shellard. Wow, it works. Very clever to use an electric motor as a generator to flash the light, says Candygram. It doesn't flash. The light is on permanently. There's that clever little bit of a double-sided flat side bits in there that turn it off and work as a shutter. So yeah, but yes, very impressive build, said Jeff. I thought so too. So thank you very much. It's been fun. I'm tired now, but yeah, that was that. I still hope to return tomorrow night for some more Red Matter 2, but it depends how I'm feeling. My shoulder's still not quite right, so if it's cold weather tomorrow, then it might not last. But I'll leave it set up. If you can find it there, then it's there. If it disappears just before it's meant to go live, then I didn't make it. I didn't survive long enough to do the stream. But I shall definitely be returning on Saturday night for Escape Simulator. So join me for that. And then progressing through the week, next week, say back at the bench for some Lego after I've cleared up all these tiny little plastic blobs. So thank you very much. In a couple of weeks' time, I shall be returning. I think I've got something. Now I know I've got another wooden kit to do, but I've forgot another couple of things to sort of squeeze in as well. So when I know what I'm going to be doing, I shall post it up, obviously, after next week's stream anyway. Can't lock it now for some reason. The door just wasn't shut fully enough. So, thank you very much. I shall see you very shortly for more things. And thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye for all.